Told you guys I have a surprise for you. Welcome to my new home. So come with me. So now I bought a new home about 3 weeks ago in this beautiful province called Alberta. I stayed in Fort McMurray and it has been a life-changing experience to me. So like I never planned, it was not even part of the plan to buy a home in 2025. Though this is not our first home here in this country. My first home was an apartment and I just bought it strictly for rental. So but this came as a shock, as a surprise because I have what's it called? One of my realtor friends, so a colleague of mine at work, told me, he said, "Hey, Taiwo, I have something for you. I have a house, like I have this beautiful single family house, and it's a foreclosure. Going if we can work something out and all." It's like, man, how many like work something out? Like because it was my second home, so I'm not the percentage has to be high. It has to be above 20%. I was like, will I be able to afford 20%? Put 20%. See, one thing about home to me was buying a home because I bought my first home. So I have that little experience. Like putting the percentage down is not even the problem now, but the cost that comes with buying a home, you just want to fix something. You just want to change. So no matter what, you will always want to change something. Yeah, let me show you guys around. So you can see the spacious sitting room, and that is the dining over there. But I'm still setting things up. It has been a very stressful week for me because I work 14 days on and off in a month. So I only have about 14 days, just to quickly set things up and all that. So it's been a very, very stressful. And buying this house was not even part of our plan for 2025. But one of my colleagues at work told me, said, "Hey, Taiwo, I have something for you. You definitely love it." And as this is our second home, we had to like I don't even plan. Like I understand that putting the percentage down. My first home here, I bought it strictly for rental, so I just bought it and I rent it out, and just as a second income. Like in this country, you shouldn't man shall not live by bread alone. So I bought it strictly for rental, and this being the second home, I understand like putting 20, 30% down is not even the problem. The problem is the stress, the wahala, the extra income, extra money that you will spend after buying a home. I know this. So, but we came to this house then and I truly love it. I love the environment and it was built recently. So I love everything about it. And I realized that, oh, let's give it a shot. So it's a four-bedroom apartment and a four-bedroom house and with a basement downstairs. So the basement can also serve as additional income. But I plan to use my basement as a studio. I want to get serious with my YouTube now because you guys have been talking to me. I saw your comment and I saw the message like, "Hey, Taiwo, you are no more serious with this YouTube anymore." Like before, every day, every time, 2 or 3 times in a day, so like every day there's always a video popping up and all. But yeah, I think I need to get serious with my social media. Like you guys are a family to me and I just don't want to leave you hanging. Like there are a lot of information, a lot of things out there that I should have shared, but because I'm not serious, like nothing, it's not about my job, it's not about anything. Like I'm not that busy as like, yeah, when I'm like doing my 14 days, yeah, maybe, but anytime I'm off, I work 14 days and I'll be off for 14 days. So anytime I'm off, do you know what I do? Let me just show you there. Let me show you here. It is the game. I'm always playing game. You can see that is my PS and my this thing. Just keep playing games like eat pizza there, eat, like eat, play games, sleep, wake up, and everything. So I don't really, and I will play the game all day, because hey, it's my off day. Like there's nothing. But deep down in me, I was like, I should be making video, and I want to get serious with my content creation because you guys are really, really, really asking, what is going on about my life and all that. So this is our new home, and because we're in Alberta, like something like this will cost about 700, 800,000 in Ontario. But because we're in Alberta, so now it's roughly about less than 500,000. Like, give you a surprise. A four-bedroom with fully furnished basement that can serve as additional source of income and everything. But it's less than it's even less than 400,000. So because I'm the one, me and my realtor friend, we talk to the bank and we negotiate with the bank and we got a very, very, very good deal. I got a very good deal. so with this, and it's been a very, very life changing experience. Though there are a lot of, I was so busy for the past 3 weeks because, when you move to a new home, you always want to change something. I need to fix some things, do some painting and all that. So I'm very, very handy guy. So I do most of these things. And the one I can't, I had to like call the professional, especially when it comes to electrical. So I'm very, I'm always careful when even my colleagues at work were like, hey, you can do it now. You're an handyman. Like, you're a tradesman. You should be able to try something out. Like, but when it comes to electrical, like, I'm always careful. Even with something, even to change a socket that I know I can change. Like I truly know like I can, I can change the socket now. But always extra careful. But the rest of plumbing or painting or like everything, carpentry and all that. Now I had to like do some changing of things, just to make it nice. So I do most of that myself, and if I need help, my colleagues at work, they do come around, just to help me and all that. I have a very see my new like one of the reasons why I did not change. I do tell people in this country that if you have a good job and you have like even if your job is not paying that high or anything, and but you have a very good colleague that you guys work together at work, just stay there. You don't need to be moving here and there and all. Like if I need help, they are always there, And this is not about black or white or anything. We don't even do that where I work. So we treat ourselves. And I'm the only black person in my company, the only black guy. So the rest, they are white. And if I need something, they will quickly treat it for me like, hey, hey, hey. So now we don't want Taiwo to go. So, and I respect them. Like I give them the regard and they respect me also. So if you have a good colleagues at work, see, as an immigrant, stay there. You don't want to be moving here and there. So now another company might pay you higher, but the stress, the racism, the discrimination you face there, you will regret moving from your other previous company. So yeah, that is it. So now it's been a wonderful experience getting this home. And what is the next step for me? And I think that my next plan is just to get another rental apartment. So maybe just buy another townhouse or an apartment or anyone. So that shows by that is cheap, that is okay, and maybe a foreclosure. I always prefer to go for a foreclosure that is well maintained and all. So because it's cheap, I'll be able to negotiate with the bank and all. And I have my team, I have friends, I have colleagues that they know what they are doing, and if there's any deal out there, they buzz me like, hey, are you interested? You want this? This is a good deal for you and all. So what I don't do rental in general. So I mentioned it that okay, I do for rental, but it is not that rental that I just employ. Or maybe I rent it out for someone or maybe post it online for hey an apartment available for sale. No. So now I work in the trade industry. So what I do is we have a lot of contractors that they always come around, to do some 3 months contract jobs, 6 months contract jobs and all that. So what I do is just to meet them and tell them, hey, I have this house available for rent. So sign a deal. So now instead of their staffs and everything staying in the hotel, so they just stay there because it is safe, it is better than the hotel. There's everything so right there, fully furnished and all. So we make a deal and another way of making money. So this country, you just need to know what you're doing and also take advantage of opportunity out there and all. So that is it. So now this will be the end of my video. If you have any comment or anything to say, go ahead and drop it as a comment below. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.